Hey everybody, to kick off the new year of 2018, I thought I'd be doing short little videos about my favorite things from 2017. We're going to be talking about film, board game, video game, and music. So we're going to start things off with my favorite film from 2017, which is Logan. We actually talked about it on the Real Ripe and Real Rotten podcast. I'll put a link in the video description below if you want to check that out. But me and Clay talked about it a little bit more in depth. We went for like an hour talking about this movie, and I had never seen it before we watched it for the podcast. And it's kind of one of those weird things. Oh yeah, it did come out in 2017. And I haven't seen a great number of movies. I haven't seen The Last Jedi yet or anything like that. But Logan really impressed me with how different it was from the rest of the sort of superhero schlock that we're getting used to at this point, where X-Men Apocalypse might have been the last thing I saw, which was not a very good movie at all. And Logan kind of fixes that by doing things that I'm interested at this point, where you're taking an existing franchise and you're doing something a little bit different with it, which is kind of why I'm happy with the Tarantino Star Trek news. But Logan is a good filmmaker's attempt to tell a Wolverine story in the X-Men universe and have it make sense and have it be its own standalone thing and have it actually mean something. So you get a lot of thematic stuff about aging, getting older, passing on the torch to the next generation and stuff like that. And it has good character moments for Wolverine and Charles Xavier. If it's Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman's final appearances, those characters, as they say, but they're always going to come back if the money's there, I suppose. I think it works really well. It's a really sad, satisfying story. It's got that X-Men ethos of being tragic and sad and at the same time uplifting at the very end. And we talked about it in the podcast, but the X-Men movies are the only superhero movies where, in my opinion, you always feel in each movie that the X-Men could actually lose, which is something that you don't get in the Avengers and things like that. And I think that's what makes the X-Men movies special. And so I want to see more of this kind of different take, different spin on stuff going forward. And I think Logan is a really good example. It's kind of a film noir. It's kind of a Western at the same time. It's a mashup of those different things. It's a very simple story. Logan going on a journey trying to bring this other mutant girl and Professor X to a sanctuary in North Dakota, I think they're going to, which is trying to get them into Canada. And, it's a kind of a travel story, a journey on the road, a road trip type thing, but it's really well done. It feels satisfying. The violence is perfect for the character. Everything seems to fit the Wolverine character to a T. It's that kind of a story. Yeah, I think it's really good. I would recommend it. So it's going to be my 2017 Film of the Year. It goes to Logan. Next up, we're going to have board games, I think. So check out that video tomorrow. Thanks.